long-distance trucker Peter Titoff is getting set for a cross-country haul. To his friends and foes, the 48-year-old is better known as Turbo. He's a hard-driving, hard-talking,
Jesus Christ, that's hot!
Outback trucker.
I've come from Brisbane to Townsville, done me drops, and from here we'll go straight through to Darwin.
Turbo makes his living hauling mixed freight. Whatever he can, wherever he can.
A mixture load is something that I sort of specialise with, is a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of everything, not just a straightforward run-of-the-mill everyday load, because anybody can do that. Well, I'm not just anybody. I'm me. I'm Turbo.
On this job, he's moving 3 trailers of tyres, foam bricks, and a truck cab and horse trailer. As a one-man, one-truck business, Turbo's competing with Australia's biggest trucking firms. But after 20 years on the road, he's decided to go head-to-head with the big boys.
New girl, and I've just taken over a new company. So now it's world domination for P&J Transport. I'm taking on so much because I don't want to be a little fish in a big fish pond anymore. I want to become one of these sharks that are in the fish pond.
But that kind of fighting talk doesn't come cheap. Turbo's risked it all, buying 2 new trucks and 3 loading yards.
You're looking at half $500,000 in buying out this business and setting it up, and that's just in gear. Then I've got to turn around and I've got to start, I've got to put fuel into it. I've got wear and tear, registration, insurance. I've got to make sure that all the freight's on there and the freight keeps getting loaded all the time. Every time those wheels don't turn, you don't make money.
With everything on the line, Turbo's beginning the biggest gamble of his life.
I could end up losing the lot. That's the biggest risk. I could lose everything I've worked for. And that's a chance that I'm willing to take.
With his new business at stake and 2,000 kilometres to go, he needs to hitch up quickly and get moving. Turbo needs luck on his side.
Okay, cross fingers, arms, legs, toes, bum hair and nose hair. I've earned it.
His road train's connected, but there's a problem. The lights on his rear trailer aren't working.
Heap of shit lights.
Without them, Turbo's going nowhere.
Frustrates the shit out of you.
With night falling, repairs will have to wait until tomorrow. Next morning, time for repairs, Turbo style.
Zip ties and duct tape. Just got to chase the problem, see what's going on. It's not this plug, I've just pulled this one apart. It's shit I don't need to happen right now. Why can't everything just be automatic?
A faulty plug seems to be the cause.
I'll go get a plug.
Only problem, Turbo's out of spares. To find one, he'll have to hitch a ride to the nearest store, 60 kilometres away in the sleepy town of Julia Creek, where it's Sunday morning. It's a simple $20 part, but if Turbo can't find one, he'll miss the deadline on a priceless job for his new firm.
I'm chasing a 7-pin round plug for the trailers.
There's word of a local mechanic who might be able to help.
All right.
Only problem is... But around the back of the workshop, there's hope. On his day off, the mechanics come in.
There you go, mate. Just chasing a plug for a Susie coil.
Yeah, I'll load the ferrules and
Yeah?
just go and get it.
This is one thing that I love about the little country towns. People will always be there to help. They're the ones.
And he's got the answer to Turbo's prayers.
And that's how we rewire. the hell are they on? I nearly fell ass up then.
With the truck repaired, Turbo can get moving. To make up lost time, he has a big day ahead.
Go Julia Creek to cross to the Curry, from there into Isa and cross over into Northern Territory. Roughly about the 800 to 900 kilometres for the day.
Such massive distances mean massive amounts of fuel. At this pit stop, Turbo will pump 1,500 litres of diesel into his tanks at a cost of nearly $2,500. While diesel hurts Turbo's wallet, it's the damage it does to his body which has more serious consequences.
If I service one of the trucks and I get diesel on me, it affects me. I end up really crook.
After 20 years driving trucks, constant exposure to the toxic effects of diesel has taken its toll.
Diesel, which has seeped through the pores in my skin, which has then gone into my blood system. So I literally have diesel coursing through my veins. Eventually it will screw me up to where I won't be able to drive.
It was Turbo's illness that inspired him to build his new business for his and his family's future.
Plan is for the company, for everybody all over the world to know us. I'm setting it so my daughter has something, so once she's of age, it's going to be there for her, and it's going to be the biggest thing that she will have left of me. The only thing that's slightly playing on my mind is the wind factor.
And a clear radio.
There was a case.
Yeah, mate.
Was
Just put in the GPS, 2,800 something kilometres.
There was a
Yeah, I
case.
just had a quick add up and I reckon it was 2660 or something, so yeah.
Who gives a shit about your shit?
Get used to sitting in a car.
Some people, they'll sit here and they'll just talk shit. Absolute just waffle on. You know? Oh, we had bacon and eggs for breakfast this morning, and oh yeah, well dinner that we
It's
had.
taken a while.
Bit of rain.
Yeah, we can see you up in front. We're sitting on 110.
Who gives a
Yeah, we're a little bit above that, I think, but it's all good.
That's why you don't talk shit on the radios. Because there's an oversized load coming, they're talking shit and I couldn't hear them call until she's called it to someone else. You know, I need to know that shit's coming at me. You know, the edge of the road just caught me the last second.
You're right, mate.
Have a good one, eh?
With the dramas behind him, Turbo can cool down to his normal, relaxed self.
Brain dead car driver, he's got no brains in his ass. Pull over, let me go past you. 130 kilometre an hour speed zone, and he's doing 70. Plenty of opportunity to pull off, and oblivious to me being behind him. Hasn't once looked in the mirror. And I can't overtake him because we're in bends, climbing a hill. Just because they're on holidays, they think that I've got all the time in the world for them. To drive up here, they need to learn to drive in these conditions. We're all out here doing a job and we need to know what's going on. What's going on there?
It's an engine warning alarm. It could be a sign of serious trouble.
Just coming to engine shutdown. Why? I'm going to pull up. I'm going to throw the bonnet.
Turbo's had this truck less than a month. To buy it, he's gone deep into the red. If the engine problem is serious, both it and the gamble of a lifetime could be about to blow up in his face.
I've just popped the cap. It's got plenty of water. Now all I'm doing is I'm having a look to see if I can see anything.
Turbo's hoping it's just a minor fault that set off an engine sensor. If he's to make it to Darwin today, he'll have to risk it and push on.
It's coming back to being a sensor. Only thing I can do is keep an eye on it. I'll get to Darwin, I'll get it on a computer in Darwin, and it will tell me exactly what it is.
If this gamble doesn't pay off, Turbo risks getting stuck in the outback with a massive tow truck bill to pay. And it's not looking good.
Come back in, it's got to be, okay, it's a sensor.
Despite the risks, Turbo keeps going. He still has 500 kilometres to go, and daylight is almost gone. Finally, after 3 hard days on the road, Turbo's made it. Despite his troubles, this trucker's ready for more.
2,500 clicks from Townsville through to Darwin. A couple of little teething problems. You got to expect it. I didn't know how the truck was going to run because this is the first major trip I've put out with it. Best part is, one trailer's unloaded, unload the other trailer in the morning, turn around, fully load both trailers again, straight out of Darwin, straight back to Brisbane. So, I'm happy.
He's passed the first test on the road to building a trucking empire. It's the end of this journey, but just the beginning of a far bigger one.